cool. Thank you to be here.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You're a cook?
Yeah.
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 It was your last
That was
job?
my job before the music, yeah.
Okay. Can you talk about that? You work in a restaurant?
Actually, actually just started like a passion because I grew up in the countryside, you know, with
Yeah.
my grandmother, my grandfather, I mean, up in the mountain. So
Yeah.
I started to cook when I was very young. Tried to help to cook actually my grandmother
Yeah.
when I was young, making fresh pasta, making, of course, wild animal as well. You know, the part of the family they were hunter.
Yeah.
So I had the passion. I started with the passion there, and then when I grew up, my mother she is a very good cook as well, and I just decided to work in a restaurant because a friend of mine, actually a friend of my father, he had a restaurant. He was the cook. He was making the pizza. He asked for a help cook in the kitchen. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know how you say in English.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
Of
started
course.
to work there, like wash our dishes
Yeah.
and open every kind of fish, clean the fish. The bad part of the job, you know,
Yeah.
dirty job
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
kitchen, you know.
But you can see and
And
learn a lot of things.
then sometimes I was there and I said, "Hey, can I help you?" And the main cook, the chef, he would say, "Okay, do it." And and the chef, "Oh, that's good, thanks." No, and I was watching, learning. You know, the chef was very good. He was from South Italy, so completely different kind of kitchen compared out my countryside
Yeah.
kitchen. You know.
What is different?
It's very different the way we cook north in Italy, center and south Italy. You know,
Yeah.
different kind of up in the north. We have more mountains,
Yeah.
so the more meat, more vegetables. From if you're going down and especially on the south, you have more fish.
Oh, yeah.
Different way to work, a different kind of veggie. You know, it's about the season. You know, for example, up in the north, we used to work a lot with broccoli and cauliflower and this kind of veggie. You grow up in the winter when it's very cold, and in the south they don't have this stuff because it's
Yeah.
never so cold. But they have courgette, aubergine, and this stuff, no? And they cook that stuff in that way.
Yeah.
That's great. So I started to learn a different way to cook, and then the chef left. I just left and say, okay, this is yours now. And
Sure.
Oh, really? Are you sure? So I started to cook like this in the kitchen, and I worked there for 4 years, and everyone were very happy, no? And by myself, I started to read books and stuff like that, you know. So and
It's a passion.
it's a
I
passion.
think
When you have
when-
that inside, you know, even if you never study properly, you know, to be a chef. I think that you can do something good, I think.
Yeah.
Come to me, come to me. Come to me, come to me. I am waiting for you.
In Italy, we have incredible food, like in France.
Yeah, exactly.
We cook a lot of vegetable.
Yeah, right. We can do everything with veggie stuff, so cakes. I really love to make cakes usually, a salt cake,
Yeah,
salty
yeah,
cake
yeah.
with veggie, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, I learned it from my mother. She was doing that sometimes, you know, when you have the veggie is, you say, is almost dying, you know, is going, is getting old, you know.
Yeah.
So you have to make something the best way, and make pasta, la sfoglia,
Yeah.
and then you make this cake with all the veggie, and it's a kind of it's not a ratatouille, but it's more like we call it caponata in
Yes,
Italy. You
yes,
know,
yeah.
actually you have a fry pan,
Yeah.
you have a little bit of olive oil, garlic or onion, depends about the
Yeah.
taste. Most of the time in the south they use garlic.
Yeah.
And then you put aubergine, courgette, bell pepper, and tomatoes, not sauce tomato, not super tomato sauce, I mean
course.
fresh tomatoes,
Yeah, of course.
and basil, you know, basilico, salt and pepper, and you just cook it for I say it's not easy for me in English. Okay, low fire, you cover it with the cover. Come si dice il coperchio di pentola, Cree? Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay, and then you leave it there
Lid.
for 20 minutes.
Lid?
Lid.
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 Okay, thank you. And it's ready. You just wait that the stuff is getting cold. Then you put it inside the pasta.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you take the courgette, I think,
Yeah.
eggplants.
Yeah.
Those are courgette, right?
Courgette, zucchini,
Okay.
yeah.
You cut it, you grilled.
Yeah.
No. And you put it on top, like you do make something like a rose, you know. And then if you want to put some Parmigiano Reggiano on top, it's good. Or otherwise, just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil,
Yeah.
basil. You put in the oven.
It's
20
very healthy.
minutes, and it's very healthy, good, and especially the day after when it's cold, it's way better.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come to me, come to me. I am waiting for you. Come to me, I can't wait. Follow me, as I dream the darkness. One more time, follow me. I awake from madness. Just in time.
It's very fresh.
That's very good. Did you put even black pepper inside or not?